Have you ever wondered why self-love seems to be the buzzword of the decade? You see, in today's fast-paced world where stress is as common as a cup of coffee, self-love has become more important than ever. Let's delve into some statistics. According to the World Health Organization, nearly 265 million people worldwide are dealing with anxiety disorders. That's close to the entire population of Indonesia grappling with this mental health issue alone. Meanwhile, depression affects an estimated 264 million individuals globally. These numbers are staggering and they highlight the urgent need for solutions. This is where self-love steps in. But what exactly is self-love? In essence, it's a conscious act of taking care of your own physical, emotional, and mental health. It's about recognizing your worth and giving yourself the same compassion and understanding that you extend to others. Still sounds a bit abstract. Let's break it down further. There are several dimensions to self-love. It involves self-care, which is about meeting your basic needs like good nutrition, exercise, and adequate sleep. It also includes self-compassion, which is about being kind to yourself when you stumble or fail. Then there's self-awareness, the ability to understand your emotions, strengths, weaknesses, and beliefs. This also involves self-acceptance, acknowledging all parts of yourself, including those you might not be particularly proud of. And finally, there's self-respect, which means setting boundaries and not letting others take advantage of you. It's about respecting your time, energy, and emotions and not compromising them for the sake of others. So, why is self-love trending? Because it's a necessary tool for mental and emotional well-being. It's not a luxury, but a necessity in this high-stress world. And the best part, it's something that each one of us can cultivate with a bit of time, effort, and patience. So self-love isn't just a trendy phrase. It's a necessary tool for mental and emotional well-being. You might still be wondering, why does self-love matter so much? Well, let's dive into the science behind it. Research shows that self-love can significantly impact various aspects of our life. It's like the secret ingredient in the recipe for a fulfilling life. Let's start with relationships. When we love ourselves, we set boundaries and standards for how we want to be treated. We're less likely to tolerate disrespect or mistreatment, leading to healthier, more rewarding relationships. It's like a magic mirror that reflects the love we have for ourselves onto others. Now, on to career success. When we value ourselves, we're more likely to pursue careers that we're passionate about and less likely to settle for less than we deserve. We become more productive, creative, and resilient in the face of challenges. It's as if self-love is the fuel that drives our career engine. How about health? Studies show that individuals who practice self-love tend to take better care of their physical health. They're more likely to eat healthily, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. It's as if self-love is the personal trainer that keeps us in check. And let's not forget about overall happiness. When we love ourselves, we're more likely to be optimistic, resilient, and satisfied with our lives. We're more likely to bounce back from setbacks and less likely to succumb to negative emotions. It's like having an internal sunshine that brightens even the cloudiest days. Self-love also leads to better decision making and improved self-esteem. When we love and respect ourselves, we make decisions that align with our values and goals. We're less likely to engage in self-destructive behaviors and more likely to pursue activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. It's like having a personal compass that guides us in the right direction. As you can see, self-love is not just about feeling good about yourself. It's about living a more fulfilling, successful, and happier life. Now that we know the importance of self-love, let's address some common myths about it. One of the most prevalent myths is that self-love equates to selfishness. It's quite the contrary. Self-love is about recognizing your own needs and making sure they're met. It's about setting boundaries and asserting your right to be treated with respect. Does that sound selfish to you? No, it's self-preservation. It's about ensuring that you have the emotional, mental, and physical energy to be there for others. Then there's the myth that self-love is synonymous with narcissism. A narcissist is someone who has an exaggerated sense of their own importance and a lack of empathy towards others. Does that sound like self-love to you? Of course not. Self-love is about knowing your worth, but it's also about acknowledging and respecting the worth of others. It's about balance. Another faulty belief is that self-love is indulgent. People often associate it with spa days and shopping sprees, but it's so much more than that. True self-love is about taking care of your body, mind, and spirit. It's about nourishing yourself with healthy food, getting enough sleep, and nurturing positive relationships. It's about engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. It's not about indulgence, it's about wellness. At its core, self-love is about treating yourself with the same kindness, respect, and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. It's about acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses, your successes and failures, and loving yourself regardless. It's about accepting yourself, flaws and all, and recognizing that you, like everyone else, are a work in progress. So, let's debunk these myths once and for all. Self-love is not about being selfish or narcissistic. It's not about indulgence. It's about respect, kindness, and acceptance. It's about recognizing and honoring our own worth and dignity. It's clear that self-love is not about being self-centered or egotistical. It's about recognizing and honoring our own worth and dignity. And also, now comes the most important part. How do we practice self-love? Let's dive straight into it. First and foremost, set boundaries. Just as you would in any relationship, it's vital to establish and maintain healthy boundaries with yourself. This could mean saying no to overtime work to protect your personal time, or it could be deciding to disconnect from social media for a few hours each day to focus on your well-being. Next, practice self-care. This isn't just about bubble baths and spa days, although those are nice too. Self-care is about taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health. It might mean choosing a salad over a burger, going for a jog, or even just taking a moment to breathe deeply during a stressful day. On to our third point, nurture positive self-talk. The way we talk to ourselves matters. If we're constantly berating ourselves with negative thoughts, it's going to be hard to feel love for ourselves. Instead, try to speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend. Be kind, supportive, and understanding. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we grow. Another vital step is to forgive yourself. We all make mistakes, and that's okay. What's not okay is to dwell on these mistakes and let them define us. Instead, acknowledge the mistake, learn from it, and move on. Forgive yourself and use the experience as a stepping stone towards growth. Now, let's talk about celebrating your wins. It's so easy to overlook our achievements, especially the small ones. But every victory, no matter how tiny, is a testament to your strength and resilience. So take the time to celebrate these moments. You've earned it. Last but not least, spend time with yourself. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often forget to simply be with ourselves. So take some time each day to be alone, to reflect, to enjoy your own company. You might be surprised at how refreshing it can be. As we wrap up these tips, it's crucial to remember that practicing self-love isn't a one-time thing. It's a journey, a lifelong commitment to yourself. It's about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. So start small. Perhaps you could begin by setting one boundary, practicing one self-care activity, or replacing one negative thought with a positive one. Then gradually incorporate more and more of these practices into your daily life. It might feel difficult at first, but remember, every step you take is a step towards a healthier, happier you. Remember, the journey of self-love is a marathon, not a sprint. Start where you are and take one step at a time. So, are you ready to embark on this transformative journey of self-love? Now that we've dived into the deep, fascinating waters of self-love, let's resurface and catch our breath. We've explored why self-love matters, debunked some common myths, and shared practical ways to cultivate this essential aspect of our lives. Remember, self-love is a personal journey as unique as your fingerprint. There's no one-size-fits-all approach or magic formula. It's about giving yourself the same kindness, patience, and understanding that you extend to others. It's about recognizing your worth, embracing your imperfections, and celebrating your accomplishments. It's a journey filled with small daily acts of self-care that add up to a life rich in self-compassion, resilience, and joy. As you embark on this journey, be gentle with yourself. Take it one step at a time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring and educational content. Remember, self-love isn't a destination, it's a journey, and every step you take is a step towards a happier, healthier you.